Next on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 2-1 home. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting third.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's hit 10 home runs in his last 10 games. You'll see guys get hot with the bat, but this is practically unheard of. I love watching this guy right now because he's a threat to go yard pretty much every time he's in the batter's box.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. A little bit, you know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going. Man, he was all over that changeup right there, just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leak just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Didi.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Here's the 2-2. This is pulled into right. Souza is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Another look at the big blow. Digging in, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Gonzalez, a native Floridian. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
And
now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy was one of 3 Silver Sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. This one's down to third. Andujar brings it in, and that's the second out.
David.
Now batting, David Peralta. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there, base hit. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay
Batting
here, you can
fourth,
see that it was a hanging
second
changeup.
baseman,
Nice job
Wilmer.
of staying back on it, and he's
Wilmer.
able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint,
Batting
Dero.
fifth,
You get the first two
the right
out of the
fielder,
inning. The next
He's
guy
there.
doubles, and then you give up a
Souza.
two-out base hit to drive it
Junior.
around.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side fire.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On to the second inning here in the desert. Standing in, Luke Voit. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher
Batting
do it
up,
next, you can
the
either have
pitcher,
him bunt,
number
or
43.
you can even think about having him
Yo.
show bunt to
The
draw the
double.
corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box now, Gio Gonzalez. And that's in there, base hit. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Okay,
The right
here's how the
fielder, number
Snakes are
99.
lining up defensively. And let's take a look at
Good.
David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
The 3-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there. As a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Looks like the pitching
The
coach
center
is going to
fielder,
come out and have a word with
Aaron
him. Don't like to
Hicks.
see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
A man at second with one down, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Walker takes it in. Step on the bag for one. Throw to the plate. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end. Standing in, Nick Ahmed, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And it's 1-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the first out.
All right, boys,
Batting
let's
seven.
take a look at how the
The
Yankees are
first
setting up
baseman,
on defense today.
Richard
And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron
Walker.
Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Gregorius has it. On to first, and there are two down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Strike three called, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it 4-1. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. To short. There is Ahmed. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Peralta going back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Gary Sanchez has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Souza is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 6-1. Digging in, Luke Weaver as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Marte.
Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. The 2-2. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Dan, after that base hit
Now
right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going. You know what?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The pitcher, number 43.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and it looks as though that's going to be tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans will not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
the right fielder,
Hey,
number
we came
99.
into this one wondering how he
Aaron
was going to throw on the mound.
Judge.
That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge, swinging a hard liner to center field, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game,
Aaron
let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
The 3-2 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but the throw pulls him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Well,
now
he
batting.
definitely rushed
Third
himself
baseman.
on that return throw to
Miguel.
first there, and he
And
threw it
Duval.
away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Now
Boy, this
batting.
one looked like it
The
was
left
headed
fielder.
for extra bases off
Giancarlo
the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Line toward center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on to the bottom of inning number. Ready now, Wilmer Flores looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is.
Now
They're looking
batting,
to line
right
up,
fielder.
drive the ball out of the
Beaver.
ballpark. Not the case here.
Souza.
Good 2-strike adjustment.
Junior.
Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single. It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup
The batter,
right now.
number
But that's what
13.
happens when you don't get
Shortstop.
a chance to see a
Nick
pitcher very often. That's one of the
Ahmed.
things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
And he struck him out. Stepping into the
Now
box,
batting,
Christian
the
Walker.
first baseman.
He got on top of one and was a
Christian
ground out victim last time.
Walker.
Flores is off at first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The 2-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's
Now
aboard
batting,
on the leadoff
catcher,
single as we
Gary
take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. The 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 2-2. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovullo about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and quite frankly dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Matt Cook. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The center fielder, number 4.
Right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 8 and the Diamondbacks 2. Stepping up now, Luke Voit. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Gio Gonzalez. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte is there. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. Does, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Hit sharply on the ground. Flores has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. ready once again, Wilmer Flores. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes.
Now
that
batting,
elevated
right
fastball.
fielder,
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
The batter, number 13.
Are loving that inside the Parker.
Nick.
Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
The 3-1.
Walker.
This is foul right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Torres picks it up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Get ready to start the 7th, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Up next,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Torres. Now the 2-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. This is line to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So at the plate, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Andujar in foul ground. 1 down.
The batter, the pitcher, Matt. Your attention,
Castro
please.
will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started
Number
here with
16.
1 gone in the inning.
Jim
Here's a pitch
Castro.
swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. At the plate, Ketel Marte.
The
Who
center
could really
fielder,
use a knock
number
here.
4.
0 for 3 in the game
Ketel
so far. Weak grounder back
Marte.
to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those
The
easy
third baseman,
1, 2,
number
3
5.
innings. Next thing you know, a little
Eduardo
swinging ground ball and a 2-out
Escobar.
infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit.
Your
Greg
attention,
Holland
please.
has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56.
In now, Didi
Greg
Gregorius. He was a double play
Holland.
victim last time around. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. And he's working on a 3-double game right now. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 43, Gio Gonzalez.
So digging in now, Gio Gonzalez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One and 2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So they ready for another shot now. David Peralta. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman,
So now
Wilmer
it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilmer
Flores.
Flores. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to
now
something
batting,
this AB.
right fielder.
All right, so let's turn to
Steven
show track for a more in-depth
Souza
look at that one. Good
Jr.
reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and a jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Grounded to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The batter, number 13,
Ready for
shortstop
another chance?
Yeah.
Nick Ahmed.
Ahmed.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending
batting,
his arms very well,
the
was
third
able to
baseman,
get it over the right
Miguel
fielder's head, one hopping it off the
Andujar.
wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. So striding forward now, Christian Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much
high in the air and deep to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting
now
off the inning with
catcher,
goodness.
Alex
When this thing left the bat, I thought he was
Avila.
out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. He'll get it into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Max Caesar will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So
the center
I think
fielder,
he wasn't
number
expecting it at
4,
all.
Patel.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Patel Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres has it. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Last chance here, and stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
8-4 tonight. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Gio Gonzalez earned his 5th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Luke Weaver allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.